14 years ago.
We started in a 10-per-ton roof, and then that's how it took birth.
Fantastic.
We only used to do roasting.
All of us.
Roasting started in our house only.
Okay. Idu haalu mennasu saaru. I love it. I think it's very warming yet gentle, and I think the combination is like the icing on the cake or the huli on the avalakki. Once the flavor of the pepper you get accustomed to. Now I'm also tasting a bit of the flavor that comes from the leaf. This is your sakre pongal. Iduralli
What it reminds you of?
ನೈವೇದ್ಯಂ ಪಚ್ಚ ಕರ್ಪೂರ.
ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಓಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗು.
Hi folks, hope you're doing well and welcome to a new vlog. For those of you following the channel, you know I've just returned from an overseas trip, and I'm sure you're catching some of the vlogs that we already have put up. I think currently our London vlog series is on, and shortly the Abu Dhabi vlogs. So one of the things that happens when you travel is that after a certain point, after the novelty of the food of the new place that you're in wears off, you begin to yearn for some local flavors, and that's really been my state of mind. I've been out for about 15-16 days. So over the last few days I've been trying to get my fill of the things that I love in Karnataka. And this morning I've been invited to be the chief guest and inaugurate this cafe called Old Bangalore that, true to its name, hopes to rekindle and propagate the old style culinary traditions of Karnataka, not just here in Bengaluru but also throughout Karnataka, beyond the borders of Karnataka. So they're making a beginning with this one store in Banashankari in South Bengaluru, and that's where we are headed this morning. So stay tuned till the end of this vlog. I think you'll enjoy it too. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Namaskara. Namaskara. Namaskara.
Adukale.
Okay. Bani sir, you kuda. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of the things that really interested me when I spoke to Rahul and then Bharat, where's Bharat? Okay, was, Naniga, I'm just returning from a trip. So I was in UK, London, Abu Dhabi. So initially you're excited about the food that you taste there. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಊಟ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು 5 ದಿನ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಬಿನ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ as much as I can just to get my taste buds back. But what you're doing here with Old Bangalore, it has the potential that somebody like me, who was sitting in London, would have been able to relish the kind of cuisine that you're doing here. So although this is your first store, the reason why I'm here is because I really love your vision. Because I'm sure over a few years, if you do this in the manner that you have planned for it to be, this can be a representation of Bengaluru flavors, Karnataka flavors, our culinary traditions across the globe. And when you send those items, I tasted the gojju avalakki, I loved it. Kesari baat kuda taste madide.
ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ?
It was very traditional. In fact, I must tell you, my wife is very particular about. So this hamper came, she tasted a bit. Yesterday, I think she's finished almost everything of your Maddur Vade. That's how good it was. So the journey began Nima kitchen nalli.
Yeah, we started with a hobby platform. Yeah, we have brought it till here.
14 years ago.
We started in a 10-per-ton roof, and then that's how it took birth.
Fantastic.
We only used to do roasting.
All of us.
Roasting started in our house only.
Okay. Idu haalu mennasu saaru.
It is basically kutu, which has a lot of pepper. So historically,
Sir?
when chilies were not in vogue. In the south, mennasu was the source of heat in your food. It was not chilies. Pepper, urad dal.
And the milk doesn't curdle.
It has no acid in it.
It has no acid in it.
Salt is sugar, not sugar, jaggery.
Pepper, it's the salt.
Salt, jaggery.
So the jaggery just balances the salt. Andre the sweetness illa.
So this is versatile. Right? Can you drink it like that, like a soup?
You know, as it goes down your throat, already Andre, you're feeling strong and powerful inside. My throat is suddenly waking up.
And then it is, you can mix it with rice and eat it like sarana.
So Andre, like a kashaya.
Kashaya. It is a kashaya. Typically, it has a little bit of turmeric. It has your whole pepper. It has urad dal. It's a good way to start your day and end your.
Fantastic. Andre, nange, what really appealed to me about Old Bangalore was the fact that when I look at your menu, I see things like nuchinna unde. So that is what is interesting. Andre, namge idli, vade, adella ella kade sikate.
Ambode you won't get.
Ambode you will not get. And I think yesterday he was also talking about a baale idli. Very nice. Old Bangalore is a coming together of many people.
Correct.
So who are the people in the team?
So we'll tell you the brand.
Huh.
So it's Adukale's food is Adukale.
Okay.
Sweets we get it from India Sweet House.
Of course.
So you have Chandrahara, for example. Your good Mysore Pak, which has a very honeycomb structure, which is typically now, I mean, people are used to eating that. So then you have your halbai.
Halbai.
So we thought, why not we join hands together and give an experience of Bangalore
Fantastic.
to people, of what people or my grandmother used to eat, their generation used to eat. So that's the whole idea of mother.
Fantastic. So Andre, to be honest, initially when you approached me, I didn't know much. So I always like to do research. Andre, it's always nice to know what people are thinking, what food lovers are thinking everywhere. So I put out a tweet, who's familiar with Adukale Foods or something like that. And I was astonished by the love that people had. All the work that you've been doing over so many years, taking forward your traditional recipes. Andre, it is one thing to kitchen alli ಮಾಡಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 14 years down the line when I was reading those tweets I could actually feel the love that people had for your various products emerge in that, and that's the reason why I'm here. And of course with the concept that you have of taking that across the world.
What is your read of this?
I love it. I think it's very warming yet gentle. It is not something that jostles you too much, let's say like a pepper or some wood. Bala gentle ide. Andre smooth agi. That is what I'm tasting. I'm tasting a bit of the warmth from the pepper. I'm tasting a bit of the salt.
You can feel it going.
I did, yeah. I did. What are we tasting next? Gojju. Okay. So this is the gojju avalakki and the majjige huli. I love the flavor of the cumin. What is this pumpkin?
So these last minute things gets done here. So the pumpkin gets cooked here. So the powder for the base for the majjige huli comes from Adukale. So we have a set proportion of how much packet, how much water, how much curd to go in, and the rest is.
So it's all scientifically proportioned. So today, although we may be enjoying this here in Banashankari,
correct. If I open tomorrow in the US, it will taste
exactly the same. So avalakki is same, or have you done some embellishments? Andre naan taste ಮಾಡಿದ avalakki ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ same ಇದೆ.
Same. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೊತ್ತಂಬರಿ ಸೊಪ್ಪು garnish ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
How is it? Is it the same?
Yeah. I love this. I love the balance of the sour in this, the sweetness in this. A little bit of the warmth, not too much, and then the nuttiness of the peanuts.
The chana dal
and the lentils. This is super.
One more thing is, if the chef changes, the taste will change.
Correct.
But whereas ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು change ಇಲ್ಲ. Anybody can do the same taste will get.
and no preservatives, no additives.
That is very important.
I love the manner in which that pumpkin is soaked up. And then you just keep the pumpkin in your mouth, and that pumpkin readily dissolves, releasing all the flavors of that huli, of that majjige huli within. Very nice. And I think the combination It's like the icing on the cake or the huli on the avalakki. You know, there's some dishes where all the flavors combine. Harmony tara. In the mennasu haalu, atara ittu. Some dishes where combination kuda ide, but suddenly in the middle in the orchestra, one instrument will take solo.
Yep.
That is the case with this. Suddenly somewhere now I'm tasting that note of the jaggery. And just before that I tasted some of the huli. You know, that's the interesting thing about this. Some dishes you want them to be very calm, very soothing. And some dishes you want to every once in a while jostle you a bit. Jostle your taste buds. That's what I love about this. You know, I've just pressed into that idli. I can already feel the texture in my fingers. There are shards of coconut. Correct? So I've not even tasted it, but my finger has already detected that shard of coconut in there. And of course, some lentils as well.
This is not the deep fried one. This is soaked lentil, which is steamed.
So there's a certain pastiness to that idli. The flavors of all those ingredients fills your palate.
Did you get the flavor of pepper in this?
Plenty. I'm tasting the pepper on the tongue even. There is definitely a certain amount of pepper that I'm tasting in there. And this is what a
Regular kai chutney.
Kai chutney. I love the curry leaf.
Good.
And that. Ogarne. Once the flavor of the pepper you get accustomed to.
Correct.
Now I'm also tasting a bit of the flavor that comes from the leaf.
Leaf.
Very nice. So is this the idli that you will typically have here?
Yes. This is the idli that is going.
So you will not have the regular idli. This is your sakre pongal. Iduralli
What it reminds you of?
ನೈವೇದ್ಯಂ ಪಚ್ಚ ಕರ್ಪೂರ ಪಚ್ಚ ಕರ್ಪೂರ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
kripal prasada.
Very nice. So idu directly comes from Adukale and you just heat it up here.
Put it in a pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker.
Sizzle it for a while. That's it.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತುಪ್ಪ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ತುಂಬಾ ತುಪ್ಪ.
ಸೊ ಅದು ತುಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೋಡಂಬಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ.
ಗೋಡಂಬಿ, ದ್ರಾಕ್ಷಿ.
And there's also some chana dal in that, ಅಲ್ಲ? Chana dal ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ.
And ಇದು moong dal.
Moong dal.
What's always nice about the pongal that's well made, it's a dish that is soft in its texture. But even within that softness, you will taste varying levels of softness. Rice andre is creamy, is almost starchy, but the lentils have a bit of a bite. So within that softness,
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ ಇದೆ. So this ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ will also give you that ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ, cashew and will give you that bite in the.
And some raisins.
Raisins.
Adukale Foods critic ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು?
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ we are
ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಓಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
So ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ you taste it like that. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್.
ಆಲ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಚಸ್ ವಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್.
So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ this is what the chana dal.
No, this is not a combination of dal.
ತೂರ್ ದಾಲ್ ಮೇಜರ್.
Tur dal major. Where does it get its color from? From chilies?
Chilies.
Dadgi. What chilies?
It's a combination of badgi and guntur.
Guntur.
Badgi gives you the color.
Correct.
Guntur gives you the sip of what you call the heat. Spicy.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೂರ್ ದಾಲು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೂಂಗ್ ದಾಲು.
It has chana dal.
Chana dal.
Except urad, all the dals are.
So I think that's the beauty of this dish, Allah. It's a combination of various lentils. So it's very healthy, very nutritious. And in combination with that majjige huli, that has all the probiotic that you need. So when you look at hale kaladu food, there is a lot of wisdom, Allah.
ಹೌದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
And also the season. Season was also primary. Summer you ate different. In winter you eat differently. When it rained you eat differently. I think it is the season.
I'm a big believer in ancient wisdom. You know, when you get older, I think you realize there is wisdom in what our parents would tell us or what our grandparents would tell us. When they tell you when you're younger, you don't appreciate it. So anyways, with some majjige huli this time. So good. We've tasted plenty of idli, but you should definitely taste the nuchinna unde. Huh? Very flavorful, very flavorful. Curry leaf.
Curry leaf ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆಗೆ.
How is the color so deep in this?
ಖಾರ ಮತ್ತು masala powder.
Masala powder.
There are certain blends of spices. You have cinnamon,
Then
you have clove, cardamom.
So these are the India sweet house.
Jangiri, and then the soft Mysore pak, special Mysore pak. This is the Gudu Mysore pak.
So that is made with the oil, this is with the tuppa.
Yeah.
This also has tuppa, but there's some amount of oil to get the honeycombed
To get that structure.
Yeah.
So one of the advantages out here at old Bangalore is that it combines the best of many worlds. So it combines the best of Adukale Foods, India Sweet House, and the vision that they have to take some of these culinary traditions far and beyond. From my understanding, you're beginning the store here in Banashankari, but this is only a beginning.
This is only a beginning,
Huh.
and we are planning to come out with some more branches.
Some more branches. So for those of you who are watching this vlog, do come, take a look, try the products, and also share your thoughts on them. As for me, I'm going to dig into that Tirupati ladoo. This you should taste with me, sir.
Sure. Whenever you like to have a Tirupati ladoo taste, then all our branches is available.
But then, you know, when you have to eat a Tirupati laddu, Salpa, you have to toil for it, do some hardship, and that's why that laddu tastes very sweet when you get it, after all that effort. But you're making it available too easily. That is my only observation before tasting it. Really, kal sakre is there, Salpa. Pachakarpura is there.
Pura and kalsakre.
And cardamom.
I've been following you from very long time.
Yeah.
From the starting of your vlogs. I've been
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Anita Harish.
Anita Harish.
I'm meeting you for the very first time. I'm a very huge fan. I love your classic talking and explaining everything in English and Kannada. So that's what has got my attention so well.
Thank you. What's your name?
Dr. Suchita.
I think I've seen
Yes,
your.
yes, yesterday
You had
you liked my
posted a story and
Yes,
I
yes. Oh, you
reposted it.
He's my friend. So basically, it's a franchisee model again.
Okay.
One's a franchisee owner.
Oh, you're the franchise owner. But you know, you have a tremendous responsibility on you because this is going to be what the world will look at. And whatever their vision is, whether it's Adukale Foods, all the products that they make, and everybody who comes together, you are the one who's carrying that heavy burden.
Yes.
Because what happens in the future will be determined in this store. So that is it. Very, very important. So I wish you the very well. Olledagli.
My son, my daughter.
Oh, okay, okay.
My granddaughter.
My daughter.
Okay.
That is my husband.
Okay. Nice to meet
My
you.
mother-in-law.
Okay. Namaskara.
My co-sister, very big fan of you.
Okay.
She was so happy.
Namaskara.
She was very excited to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I love your frame. I love that.
Shiva here.
So Ramat,
I'm also.
Nice to meet you, Shiva. What's your...
Eat Travel Conquer. I just tagged you.
Oh, really? Namaskara.
ತುಂಬಾ
Manju
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ
Tumkur, Anita Tumkur, Manvita, Manthana, and Manav Tumkur.
All of you are from Tumkur or your surname is Tumkur?
Very much 5 minutes away from here. I'm born in Bangalore, brought up in Bangalore.
Is a food lover also?
Food lover also. ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ಸು suddenly I get that hunger in my tummy.
Exactly. I met you in Vivipuram and later also I met you in another hotel in Vivipuram itself.
Ah, okay. So when I was shooting, you met me there. Lovely. What's your name?
I'm Divya.
Nice to meet you, Divya. Nice to meet you again, I must say.
We have started a new channel from last week, Trek and Tindi.
Very nice. Lovely. Is that what you do full time or do you have other things?
No, I'm a corporate.
Okay.
Just weekends, just by seeing your videos, I got inspired.
But don't give up the corporate role yet.
No.
So my wife has been rationing this out. So first when the hamper came, ella maneli, then she tasted it. So now I can't find it. She says, no, you will eat too much. And yesterday was the Madur Vade. So I got like one piece, not even a full piece, solpa hogittu. I said, what happened to the rest? That is enough for you, ante. But this is very nice. It's spicy as well. It's very spicy. And you told me there is a mankat kuda there. And that's the reason why it's spicy. Actually, this with a coffee will be a perfect combination. Hello?
Yeah, coffee with it.
When you drink coffee, hot Tirupati coffee is hot. When the coffee cools down a bit, then you eat a spicy snack like this, it actually increases to your perception the temperature of the coffee.
Correct. Because
The coffee feels hotter than what it actually is to your sensory.
ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಖಾರ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Some coffee and some kodubale. The Adukale. Kodubale.
ಮೈ ಬ್ರದರ್
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Just noticed your Instagram post.
Oh,
and,
did you? Okay.
I immediately wanted to come say hello to you.
Oh, okay, nice.
Your presentation and the way you connect, I think absolutely one of the best, if not the best you are. And I didn't want to miss out the opportunity.
Thank you very
Come
much.
say
What's your
hello.
name?
Pavan.
Pavan.
Pavan, yes.
He takes me also.
Thank you.
Wherever you go to and make the videos, he will take me also.
You're his mom?
Yes.
Ah, nice to meet you, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaskara.
We have a young fan.
Oh, hi. How
He
are you?
watches all your videos.
I love your suspenders. Huh? You watch my videos?
Yes.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite food?
My father.
Masala dosa. Fantastic.
He and his dad.
Yeah?
We watch all your videos, both your channels,
Okay.
Food Lovers TV and Kripal Amanna.
Okay.
I repeat watch all your videos.
Really?
We started long food and exploring every day, sir. We make sure every day we give some time for food, right? We always try to explore different food and all of that. You are one of the inspiration for that.
I'm a big fan of you.
What's your name?
Dheeraj.
Oh, you're from Delhi?
I watch your videos in last 2-3 years. तो बहुत हेल्पफुल.
अच्छा?
बहुत हेल्पफुल.
तो आप दिल्ली अभी यहाँ पे बसे हुए हैं?
फ्रॉम लास्ट 2-3 years. यहाँ पे आने के बाद कुछ नया खाने को मिला. कन्नड़ा फूड दिल्ली में बहुत कम मिलता है.
Correct.
उसके बाद आई शिफ्ट टू बैंगलोर. तो उसके बाद अभी बहुत कुछ एक्सप्लोर शुरू हो. बिकॉज ऑफ यू.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Well, that was an interesting morning at Old Bangalore. I spent over a couple of hours there. I thought initially I would only be there for an hour or so. But tasting the fare on offer and meeting so many of our Food Lovers TV viewers, that certainly took time. It's always nice to engage with fellow food lovers, so to speak. But what I enjoyed mostly about the morning were the dishes that I tasted. What's interesting about Old Bangalore is that the tiffin treats that I tasted here, the dishes that I tasted here, aren't the sort of dishes that you typically would find elsewhere. Things like the nuchinna unde with the majjige huli, or the pongal, the sweet pongal which was prepared in the form of a naivedyam, the bale yele idli. I also tasted their ode to a Tirupati ladoo. So I think why one should make a visit to Old Bangalore is to taste those traditional treats that you will not find elsewhere. So I'm going to place a link to the location in the description below. Do take a look and let me know what you thought of it. I enjoyed this morning. I hope you did too. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. If you'd like to support the work that we do at Food Lovers TV, do consider joining our membership community on YouTube by hitting the join button below or on the home page. You could pledge a nominal sum and receive special privileges like behind the scenes footage, shoot updates, access to live Q&As and a lot more. You could support us on a Patreon page as well. For more info, check out the links in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave a comment below. Happy eating!